trilogy movie trilogies, the Fate franchise.
We've talked about this. I know we have.
Mm-hmm. No. Fate weaves a giant multiverse together, but it also does so with clarity.
No, you cannot call Fate clear.
No. Every instance of Fate has a very defined goal, the Holy Grail War, or something pertaining to it.
I mean, isn't that what each Fate series is about? The Holy Grail War?
Bingo. Each a different instance of it, either in a different timeline or in a different period of history.
Hmm.
So you kind of have that consistent through line.
I suppose, but like, still.
Like
This
for
TikTok
Blaze Blue,
Oops.
Okay, look,
there
I
are
tried to. Okay, my mom loved Fate while I was in high school, and I tried asking her, like, okay, where should I start? There's like 5 different series to watch. And she just looked at me and said, yes.
That is the only correct
you
answer.
can.
Well,
That
not
is a very
quite. I
correct
would
answer.
recommend
You can.
starting at Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works.
Huh. Okay.
Now, there is no way to enter the Fate series without spoiling yourself to another part of it. It's too interwoven. However, I feel like
Yep.
that at least gives you the best starting foundation.
Yeah, no, I would say that either you want to start with either Fate Stay Night or
Grave, you're breaking up.
Weird. I should
Is
not
that
be.
Borb I hear?
Yes, I play Fate.
I heard a quack.
Verb.
No, I love how you have that TikTok on hand, Lily Bear.
I found it earlier to send to Slaya because I was like,
that?
this
I
is
think
how
that
the
was
gremlin in my
face
brain
dust.
feels.
Okay, now that we're all here. Ah, yes, the bread.
Yes.
It loops though, which is the worst part of the TikTok. It goes on for like 55 seconds. You only need to watch the first 10.
Yeah, so I would say that these three franchises all do things differently. Kingdom Hearts adds complexity for complexity's sake, and that makes things seem very unclear. Blaze Blue uses complexity for narrative's sake, and then Fate has complexity just from the sheer scale of the world it creates.
Kingdom Hearts is in a weird state where it's also incomplete.
Oh yeah, is it like Kingdom Hearts 3 the end of the first part of it or
Well, you
something
have
like
to
that?
you have to consider that the story that they're trying to tell extends a lot further than just that, because they're also trying to tell about a Keyblade War that happened God knows how many years ago, and then before that. So I can't listen. I can't, in good context, I could defend it, but for me to say, "Oh, what you should do is go play the mobile game," I would rather go bury myself in the ditch. Do you know what I mean? Like I can't be like, "Oh, the start of the story is the mobile." No, that's goofy, but it is. It is.
Yeah, I find it so weird that side games that are usually used for like either the side games are important to the main story.
Ah,
Yes,
yeah.
they're not side games.
That's the thing.
It is a direct path.
They are non-standard main entries.
Yes, exactly. But they're marketed as like side
I love
games,
that.
like how there's side games to Final Fantasy or there's side games to like other game franchises.
Mm-hmm.
It's marketed like they're side games, but they're not. They're actual main parts of the timeline slash story. And why the fuck is it set up like this?
You
Yeah.
could play
you
this, but
think-
it is a crucial
if
piece
you-
of the puzzle that if you don't do it, you're gonna regret it. But don't worry about
Like
it.
if
And then
you
everyone's like, I'm
thought
worried.
Oh, Top is trending on
you
Twitter.
thought it was as simple as going from Kingdom Hearts 2 to Kingdom Hearts 3, boy howdy would you be wrong.
Oh, apparently
Yeah,
Top is trending on Twitter.
Nice.
As she should.
Oh my god, Top was originally a guy. The
Is that
concept
why
art
she's
was
trending?
behold some concept art.
Wow.
Sokka and Aang look the same. Katara just is wearing a different colored outfit. Toph just is
We're
completely different.
very glad they changed Toph.
We got, instead of getting just a bog standard Earth Kingdom Earthbender, we got the Blind Bandit, who I much more
We
appreciate.
got
No,
We
see,
got
I
best
think
girl.
Katara in a pink wrap with fluffy arm wraps is amazing.
Oh no, that is quite nice. But
I see
like,
Sokka's already on his Fire Nation infiltration arc.
Aang just is Aang. Like, Aang was already a great
He
design.
was
It looks
the
like.
poster boy. They said, no, this one's right. I know it.
Yeah,
They got Aang right out of the gate, yeah.
like Sokka, like in terms of like how the characters look, in terms of like body, face, all that. The outfits, they definitely were getting down, but Toph, wow, they seriously did a lot of work on that. Uh,
I bet his name was Tough, and they're like, no, let's make it a goal. Well, then we can't name him Tough. Name her Tough. Okay, Tough. And they're like, that's dumb. And then
oh,
they
okay,
did.
that's the reason why it's trending. Is because of the Overwatch avatar skins.
Oh.
That would do it.
Yeah, those recently got released, and
People are not happy
yeah, no,
Or I'm
no,
not happy.
understandable.
because they spent 8 months with Venture to have no fucking skin
Yeah,
Woof,
just to
bro.
create this, and it's like Toph
where's
is great,
Katara?
but like,
Like, where's Katara? Like,
there's so much.
we have Appa, we have Aang, we have Zuko, Toph, Katara. Just give us Katara.
Yeah, it does feel like a weird.
I like Suki. Don't get me wrong. Suki is a great character, but just give us the
Whoever
main
was
crew.
in charge of this had a very specific preference, and I'm not gonna say it. But
Hey, PB, do you know where I set the living standard?
Oh god,
Great question.
that's in politics and edicts, specifically in the politics tab. There should be a drop down tab that allows you to set the living standard of your populations. Or that's also in the species tab. Can you stream that? I'm just wondering because it's a lot easier if I have a visual aid. It's gonna take me like 5 minutes to load up Stellaris.
Okay, so this is the species tab.
Okay, so check edit rights. Set rights, sorry.
Species rights list.
Oh, there you go.
Customize the citizenship and living standards of certain species, amongst other things.
Teasing conditions.
Entirely up to you how you want to do it.
Academic privilege. Ooh, unemployed have reduced happiness. I don't like that.
But
I mean, decent conditions sound good.
yeah, no, decent conditions are the default. Alright, so we will get started now. Hello everyone, welcome to the stream.
No.
Oh, hello, I did not expect a visit from Kermit the Frog.
No, you ain't Kermit the Frog. You have to go for this one.
Alright.
What? You don't like Kermit the Frog?
No,
Fine,
I-
I'll just cook Miss Piggy. Maybe you'll like her bacon.
yeah.
I was about to do a Miss Piggy impression, and I am glad I was quiet because I had food in my mouth.
Oh god. Oh fuck. Okay. So if everyone could please head to the Roll20.
Yep.
I am
Sitting in there.
present.
Yes, okay.
Oh, I need to open them. This is fun.
Dang it, wrong game. Here we go, MireLands Tavern.
Let's see here. Ah, yeah, okay. So, you guys all set up. So, after your meeting with the. So, you guys have woken up after a nice night's rest. Uh, Mary Day had spent a majority of the time from outside when you guys had left the dungeon putting back together this really nice table. Depicted down here. And as you guys were were waking up, getting set up, Giuseppe, you were cooking a breakfast for everyone. The merchant you all had seen yesterday delivered a table and 3 chairs, saying that he will need to gather the rest of the order, but he will try to get it to you all within over the next few months. He'll try to get it to you all over the next few months, essentially accept payment for each batch as they come in. Mary Day, Mary Day, you are. I imagine you're looking over your new weapon, correct?
Yes.
Or not Mary Day, Bonnie Lass.
Sorry, what was the question?
I imagine you're looking over the great sword you received from the dungeon.
Oh yeah, if there's nobody here, she would definitely be like kind of playing with the sword, like looking at it and like swinging it around.
Right. Can you please give me a what check would be good? Okay, you know what? Give me give me like I guess an investigation as you're like
Oh,
looking
boy.
over this weapon.
Ah, the
Ah,
sword.
it is
I've seen
indeed
a sword
a
before.
sword. It is indeed a sword as you're swinging it around, trying not to break anything, but still like swinging it around with a reckless abandon.
Yeah.
It is a sword. It is heavy. It is heavy and it is old.
It's maybe made of metal.
It is possibly. You're unsure. You think it's made of metal.
Not clear. It doesn't matter. It's a sword.
You're very sure, but you have this really cool sword. According to the old man, that it is from a expedition into Sandera. You've never really heard of this place before, but it sounds really really hot. Let's see here. Okay, so you guys are enjoying a quite nice breakfast made by one Giuseppe. As and as you all are enjoying a meal for the first time on an actual table,
Wow.
Mary Day would look quite happy as she setting the table.
yes, you guys are enjoying a nice meal on an actual table for once, which feels a bit off, given you guys have been eating without one for like the last week or so. But as you guys are enjoying the nice hot meal. Giuseppe, can you give me a perception check?
Mm-hmm. Five.
Ah. All right. Uh, you don't notice anything as you enjoy a scrumptious meal you've created.
Mhm.
Uh, so you all are enjoying that very, very nice meal, and before long, you guys are cleaning. Before long, you guys are cleaning up. You gain your +2 temporary hit points from Giuseppe's cooking talent. And as you guys are cleaning up, is there anything you guys would like to do?
Hmm. Nothing I can think of.
All right, Bonnie Lass.
Um, Bonnie would, I think, just. Is this after we've enjoyed our breakfast or during?
After.
Mm.
Well, you guys are cleaning up and trying, and I'm wondering what you guys are wanting to do next as you guys are finishing cleaning up.
Gotcha. I think Bonnie would be probably wiping down like her armor and the sword again. Um,
As you are wiping down the new sword, I imagine.
right, yeah.
You actually notice that it's in a lot rougher shape than you realized.
Yeah.
Most likely
That
not
makes
being
sense.
properly cared for by the dungeon, or most likely just not being cared for well in general. It is still a very nice great sword, but you do realize that much like your personal one, it's going to need a bit of work.
Some good old TLC.
Yes. But luckily, you guys did ask the merchant to see if he can convince a blacksmith to be able to come to this town.
Hmm.
Though that will take a great amount of convincing and work to get them out here, there's at least a very decent chance of being able to get a blacksmith to be able to work on all your weapons. And be able to work with the materials you guys are procuring. Uh, Rip, is there anything you'd like to do?
Mm, one second. With my quarterstaff, I'm just gonna be maintaining the fire and making sure that like things are falling into place how they should, and such and such.
Okay, so it'll just be caring for the fire.
Yep.
Alright. Uh, yeah, you don't need to give me a check for that. You're just poking at it, making sure it's going good. Giuseppe, would you like to do anything?
There's nothing I can think of at the moment.
Alright. Alrighty then. Oh, okay. So, as you guys are once again finishing the cleanup and all of the. You guys are finishing the cleanup and getting ready for, well, whatever, getting ready to decide what to do for the day, there is a ringing from the door. As.
Are you okay?
Oh, you asking me,
No.
Slaya?
Yeah.
Oh, that's just Slaya. Don't worry.
Oh, I got
Okay.
Tourette's.
Yeah.
Got it. Making sure.
Yeah, no, it's okay to make sure about that.
I was never explained anything, so I was just
Yeah, no,
making sure
you're
if there's
fine.
anything. Cool.
As Grandpa Hori will walk in.
Good old Grandpa Hore.
Yes.
Mary Day will walk up and greet him with a smile.
He will give you a very warm smile. Ah, good to see you all. As he looks around for a moment. Ah, and I see that my friend made good on his delivery. I'm expecting to see this place being, well, outfitted soon enough.
Yes, the new furniture is quite nice. The British
Ah,
is not turning on at all.
It's okay.
you're fine, you're fine. Ah, yes. That's good. That is very good to hear. With furniture, you guys will actually be able to properly serve some customers. Though, he looks at the dining table that's over here. My,
Bonnie
my.
like opens her arms and is like, ta-da!
My, my. Now that's quite the find. I imagine that you pulled that out of the dungeon.
I better than the dumpster.
Very true, that. Though, I'm very, hmm, though I'm very surprised how you got to be look so good again. I imagine that was your handiwork, as he gestures to Mary Day.
I that it was.
Handy.
Our good lass is very handy, that is, with her magic.
Indeed. A pre any kind of clerk is a good companion to have. So I do imagine that you're. So I have to wonder, what are your plans for today? Gathering ingredients, going back into that dungeon. There's a few different options. Oh wow, the dogs are really barking today.
Yeah, let's turn Slayer down just a little bit.
Everything okay over there, Slayer?
Hello.
It almost, I don't know how to explain this, but it sounds like the dog is on the mic and Slayer's not. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I don't know what to say.
No, it's okay. You're still here. It's mid manners.
Yeah, don't worry. So,
I turned you back in.
well, there's a few plans. So there's a few things you all can do. Do some hunting, gathering some ingredients, going back into the dungeon and exploring a little bit. Or, well, I suppose you could try to get prepared for the next group of traders.
Oh, that might be a good idea.
Indeed. Trade routes are decent, usually have a decent amount of regularity. Though, next trading group will probably be at least another week.
Gather. As Brib is just gonna be like, we should probably then just start gathering things since we have time.
The bird is indeed. I do concur with the bird, if you all want to. You're the owners, and you may do whatever you wish.
Well, we don't really have any meat to serve. We should probably do hunting
Oh, yeah,
Hmm.
that's a good,
Mm-hmm.
as
you
a
have a good point.
thought.
Well, there's quite a few monsters around. Most of them have some very good meat on them.
Just because it may not be obvious, when I'm talking in full sentences, it is not in character.
I know.
I just automatically translating it into Brib speak in my mind.
Yeah.
Same, actually.
Hunt.
Exactly.
Meat.
Yes, Brib. Kill. Where do you pick that one up?
It's all deep and grumbly. Kill.
Kill. It's just like
Well,
deep.
until someone gives me a new way to say the word kill.
Exactly.
Okay, I just thought of something funny. Wib walks to the door, he opens it, he turns to the party. I'll be back.
Oh no, I got you. It'll be
I wonder where he gets that
I'll
one
be
from.
back.
Though, you did, if I remember correctly, a while ago, you guys did clear out the well that had a Ludroth in it, if I remember correctly.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, aye.
Yes, that was quite a unexpected situation.
The well is probably connected to an underground stream. They sometimes like to go in them to grow up. It's a good thing you took care of it sooner rather than later.
And the fella certainly is helping us out with all the fat he left behind.
Indeed, those things do have quite a bit of fat on them. Perfect for making soap or even or also candles. Though that's if you all decide to go into that type of business.
Oh, we can make candles and Maddie can put little designs on them.
A skilled artisan, Mary? Well, any kind of artisan talent.
I know she says it's just the magic, but her putting together this table was still very impressive.
That it is.
Handy. Brib is just content that everyone understands that he's just complimenting people. He's like, single word compliments, the best thing that I could ever ask for.
As you all are talking, there would be a bit of commotion from the door as a younger man dressed in a black cloak covered in soot will suddenly burst in. Grandpa Hori, Grandpa! Oh! Hello. is the young man, clearly covered in soot and has the black robe on, as I described earlier. We'll just kind of stop and look around and look at everyone. Uh, right, I forgot the tavern was supposed to have new owners. I have no image for this man. I do apologize. I couldn't find anything fitting.
It's okay. We will use the theater of the mind. Tell us, what does this man look like? What are his aspirations that he chooses to present to the
How
world?
much can I insult him with?
How much can I insult?
Give me a height, a weight.
He looks to be around. He looks to be around 5'4".
Short.
He's
I'm sorry, huh?
he's
Not
around
too much,
5'4".
The ball
Not
pointing
to
up to a man
us.
who's nearly a full head and shoulders above him. Short.
Well, the thing is, like, it doesn't make sense for Brib to say that because Brib is
4'6".
fucking 4'6".
But yeah, he's 5'4". Has some messy blonde hair that goes down to about his shoulders. He's also, like, again, incredibly covered in soot as he
No.
looks to you all, and then he also does have some light blue eyes as well. And you actually all see that he is actually a what race was this guy again? You actually can't see his ears at the moment, but he looks to probably either be a human or an elf.
How many fingers does he got?
5 on each hand.
He's probably human. That's definitely not a Wyverian.
I already discussed this with Slaya. I cannot add Wyverians into the setting.
You just make all the elves 3-fingered.
Okay, so
Oh my
PB, I'm gonna be
God.
completely honest. I don't even vaguely recall this conversation.
Really? I thought we did. Whatever.
I fully trust you that it's happened, but my brain has not retained it.
Yeah, no, I remember a discussion I had a while back about adding in, like, a Wyverian race, and we decided, and basically, I don't remember if it was like we had decided or you had just basically made a rule that would probably be something more in Wyveria or the Dragonlands. I don't remember all the details, but I do remember you saying that we couldn't really do Wyverians.
I mean, if you want to do a Wyverian, just do a variant of Tiefling. Sandero's full of Tieflings and Dragonborn, you know, so... Or at least lots of Tieflings and some Dracian, and if you combine a Tiefling and a Dracian, I imagine you get a Wyverian.
Huh. What do you know?
So, yeah, just make it a
Alright.
Tiefling subways.
Alright, we can do that.
I don't know how that adds up.
Whatchamacallit, I just named my iPad, and I've been keeping a naming scheme
Mm-hmm.
between my devices. So my computer is called the Bread Maker. My phone is called Santa's Toy. My iPad is Santa's Workshop.
This brings me incredible joy.
And the reason for this is because I have dressed up as Santa Claus on multiple occasions during Halloween and Christmas.
Fair.
Oh my gosh, Blib in little Santa hat, and there's Mary Day. She's pulling the sleigh because she's the only one strong enough. And Bonnie Lass is in the back, just chucking presents at people with no
Reckless
holds.
abandon.
So one thing I have realized is that the iPad that I got I had gotten a refurbished one because it got here quicker.
Yeah.
It was absolutely an iPad that was got when the iPad was first announced, and then was sent back after it was reviewed by some YouTuber.
Nice.
Because it wasn't even like it wasn't updated.
They opened it, they showed it, they put it back in the box and sent it back.
Bro, that's what I'm saying, because the iPad came out about like 6 months ago, which would end us like now in like July, right? And it shows true because the limited warranty is about like a year old of a warranty. So they got it July 10th
Nice.
of this year because
Nice.
the warranty ends July 10th of next year.
Nice.
Oh, jeez.
You gotta love shit like that.
I just find it really funny. It's like this. There's people who literally buy these products and then just send them back after they review it. And okay, sure.
So this young man looking around, he's like kind of looking around in a little bit of astonishment at like how good this place looks now. Where he just
Mary Day would walk up and like offer him some fresh tea she had brewed.
he'll just take it like absent-mindedly as he's looking around before he just like shakes his head. Grandpa Hori, wait, are these guys the people who came in to run the tavern? Yes.
That would be us.
Grayson,
Hello.
what appears to be the Grandpa Hori, Barroths! There's Barroths approaching the village.
Giuseppe just claps his hands together, just like, perfect!
Grandpa Hori's just like pauses for a moment. Oh dear. Oh dear, why are barrels this far south? I don't know, sir. I don't know, sir, but apparently they're coming from the swamp. That's my best guess. I was out gathering some herbs for dinner tonight, and don't worry, kid, don't worry. Don't worry, Grayson, don't worry. These fine people, as he gives a wave to everyone, are fine adventurers. And I'm sure they can be able to
already pulling his long sword out from under the bench.
You have the long sword under the table.
Yeah.
Or under the counter. That's great. These people are fine adventurers. I'm sure they will be able to handle a Baroth. It's not just
Mary Day would look a little confused. A Baroth? I'm not sure I'm familiar with that.
it is a type of brute wyvern, as the guild calls them. Grandpa Hori says, stroking his beard. They're a type of monster. They are aggressive. They're covered in a hard carapace and supplemented with mud armor. He says with a very much very much quote unquote on the armor part.
Big chunky bastards, from what I hear. And if they've got the carapace protecting them, then all that meat inside is gonna be proper tender and juicy.
Grandpa Hori, it's not just a Baroth. It has some younger ones with it as well. Probably adventuring from the swamps in order to look for more food. As he then Hori just looks to you all. Be very careful. You have to be very careful. That are also already quite dangerous monsters on their own. One with children is probably going to be very protective of them. No, it's not really my place, given that, well, I'm not in charge of a guild or anything. But I would humbly request that you go and take care of these things. Monsters near the village are a danger to everyone, no matter what.
Oh, just to try and stop us.
As you say that, Giuseppe, it's very clear that this kid or young man was about to say something before he just stops. It's like I was going to offer some of my crops as payment.
Giuseppe just kind of nods. Like, oh yeah, what do you grow?
Uh, well, we call it evil rhubarb. As he reaches into his cloak, and you watch as he pulls out a bright red stalk of some kind.
Hmm.
Hold on. Let me just go grab an image of this shit. This is a very interesting plant that only grows in Britain.
Rhubarb?
No, evil rhubarb.
Evil rhubarb. Okay, so not just rhubarb, but its evil cousin.
Rude Bob.
Behold, evil rhubarb.
Barbaroo.
That does look evil.
Here's a better image.
Yeah, rhubarb.
Yeah.
It's
It grows really fast underground in lights. It's kind of weird watching it.
it grows extremely fast underground for some reason, and it
must be
sounds
harvested by
terrifying.
candlelight. Okay.
It is terrifying. What the sounds it makes while it grows is terrifying.
The
'Cause
sound.
It's growing. Yeah, well, because that's how fast it's growing. You can hear it grow.
Yeah.
It's kind of wild.
It's really cool.
I'm very concerned by everything I've learned today.
Welcome. Look, okay, I did a lot of random research regarding Britain. This is one of the things I found.
Well, it could
Mhm.
also be. Oh,
Like, Britain has some weird ecology in some places.
Yeah.
oh,
But
the method is called forced rhubarb. So
yeah,
it's not only evil, it's forced.
it's forced to be evil. Uh, so you guys are uh so he will like take out the stock and will this guy hold it out to say I was going to offer this some of our crop of rhubarb.
Giuseppe just walks up, has a look at it, tosses it to Mary Day.
She'll catch it and look it over. Oh, this is a fascinating plant.
Yes.
What does evil rhubarb like smell like?
It, it has a very earthy scent. Let me check.
I was gonna imagine it smells pretty similar to regular rhubarb. Probably a
Sure.
rather earthy kind of scent, sort of similar to celery.
Celery smells like water.
Rhubarb should be firm and crisp if it feels. Oh, that's if rhubarb goes bad. It kind of has like a kind of weirdly sweet scent to it, with a bit of earthy
Tart,
tones.
zingy, refreshing, sweet and fruity. I almost said swoot and tooty. Sorry.
No, you're fine.
It could also be that. You never know.
Swoot and tooty. But yes. What you give it a sniff. It kind of has like a sweet with a bit of earthy undertones.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, the sound of evil rhubarb growing.
I just like how excited the guy gets when he can hear it, and he's like, "Thank you, rhubarb."
Then after, so Giuseppe, you grab your sword and are getting ready to immediately head out. So, so you'll go and hunt down the barrows?
Mm-hmm.
Mary Day would look a little nervous before taking a deep breath. Alright, if this is important.
Grandpa Hori will nod a bit. Monsters near the village are dangerous no matter what. They could end up attacking trade caravans and, well, attacking the town itself. And if they do, then, well, what's left, what few people live in this town might leave. So right now, you're really only hope. Grandpa Hori just gives a soft nod. If you,
Mary Day would not as well. Well, then it sounds like this is something we need to do. May the goddess guide us.
he will give a soft nod. I suggest you head out immediately. Where did he say that they were heading from? Heading from the west. They are in the forest. All right. I trust that you'll be able to track them down fairly easily. It's kind of hard to miss a bear off making its way through an area. Right.
Dweep. I was going to say
Alright.
pack anything before we left, but I suppose this was not necessary yet. This is what we've got.
I mean, I don't know if you guys have anything you can pack.
Lunch?
Pack a lunch, pack a lunch, eat something.
Mary Day will. What do we have actually?
Let's see.
Oh, I should have kept an inventory.
You guys do have some vegetables. You guys do have some.
Last bits of jerky?
Yeah, you guys still have some last bits of jerky. Uh, last bits of jerky. You also have some mushrooms you guys got from the dungeon.
Oh yeah.
Uh, other than that, you're not entirely sure what else you have. Yeah, other than that, that's about it, give or take.
I see.
So probably a very simple lunch.
Mm-hmm.
And fat. We have the fat, right?
Yeah, no, you guys have still have 2 barrels worth of fat. It's
Mm-hmm.
A few barrels of fat.
these things have a lot of fat in them.
Fatty important?
Mm-hmm.
So you guys pack a very simple meal, very simple
Mhm.
meal basically, as you all are as you all head out. Would anyone like to roll me survival checks to help track down the beasts?
I'm very good at those.
All right.
Why is it another 2? Okay,
Oh
7.
no, Bob,
Yeah.
Bob, you have to do this.
Burb, body last. You're the last. You're the last hope.
So I don't know how to say this, fellas. I go to 10.
Okay, Burb. Would you like to give me a survival check?
We are all doing so well. I love.
I got a dirty 20.
Oh, perfect. Thank God.
I fucking roll a 17 and I have a +3 apparently.
All right. All right. So, uh, Giuseppe and Bonnie, Giuseppe and Mary Day, you have no idea how to track one of these creatures. You're both just looking at each other and like trying to look around at in the local woods, just like, okay, bear off. Wait, we didn't even ask for a description of what it looks like or what kind of tracks it leaves behind. Fuck.
I imagine it's some sort of bear.
Bonnie Lass, you are, as Giuseppe and Mary Day are talking, are like discussing about what a bear off looks like.
Giuseppe's just sniffing at the air. So, what are you smelling for? Scent of mud? Everything smells like mud.
Scent of mud.
You actually notice that
Those
there's
in the
actually quite a
sky,
few.
How are you gonna smell mud?
You notice that there's a few trees like clearly knocked over or like pulled up a bit from their roots. Breb, you're just looking down a massive tunnel of broken trees and it's pointing, follow.
We're all looking at like little
Yep.
sticks trying to like weed the grass leaves, and Bob's just looking for this massive trench cleaved through the tree line.
Exactly.
That Bonnie saw it and was sitting there with her hand on her chin going, maybe.
Literally just a soccer
Nice.
moment. Like Mary Day is
Burp
like
starts pulling out
overthinking
neon signs from somewhere.
but yeah, you
I
guys
was
all just
bestowed-
turned to see Breb just pointing down a giant tunnel carved in the tree line.
Oh, Mary Day would look at it and pale a little. That's quite the large bear.
It's not the bear, it's the wyvern.
It's not really a bear.
Is it not a bear?
Well, yeah, but
No,
Baroth, as
bar off.
I
As bear.
B-A-R-R.
Puss bear. Or a honey bear.
Platypus bear?
No.
Oh, last I wish it was a honey bear.
We're not looking for a Narzuros, we're looking for a barrel. You heard the man, he said it was a wyvern.
I'm sorry, I've never seen a bear before.
Don't worry, lass, you will. Onward!
Mary Day does not look reassured at all at your statement.
Bonnie,
Very
locks our
day.
elbows.
Bonnie, I just imagine you just forward as you're one-handing the great sword.
Yeah.
Come on, the dinner's awaiting.
So you go are So after getting, so you guys follow Breb for a while. Before long, you guys find yourselves at the end into a kind of clearing path down here.
Hold on.
Over. Oh, you're showing.
Hmm.
Right there?
No, down here.
Over.
Ah, poo.
As you're walking along, Mary's like glancing around at like every sound of broken bush or leaf.
Of course. Brett, please put down your token.
You smell like a token.
The top of this creature is giving me trypophobia. I don't like it.
Bob, what does a token smell like?
Do you really want to know?
Well, you just said it with such confidence that now I'm curious.
Tokens have such a complex smell. It's almost like trying to imagine 5 dimensions, since we're only 4-dimensional beings.
Can we settle for 3.5?
Aren't we three-dimensional beings?
Yeah, I figure an extra half a dimension isn't too much.
I mean,
It's not
true. I'm just imagining Breb and Mary Day having this complex philosophical question now. As you guys are tracking down the bear house. Ugh.
Lord.
But before long, you guys reach a kind of clearing-like area as you all hear and feel the kind of rumble and stomping of giant feet.
Mary looks very pale as the ground begins to shake under her feet. What's
Oh.
going on?
We
Well, I
found
bet
it.
we're getting closer,
Boom.
lass.
Boom!
Now, he did say there were little ones. So the wee ones are the children.
As
I'm
a
assuming
massive crest will peer through the tree line as you see this gigantic creature moving its way along the path. It's kind of just biting. It's kind of like biting into treetops.
I would like to charge it, just yelling, "I'm gonna turn ya into drumsticks."
at the same moment Bonnie's pointing and goes, "That's the mother barrel."
Alright, Giuseppe,
Like pointing it
please,
out to Mary.
please roll me an attack, Giuseppe.
All right.
Turn you into drumsticks.
That is a 12.
Alright. You guys all got the drop on it, so you may roll me, so everyone may take an action.
I'm
You
going to
got
be
12.
casting Minor Illusion.
Alright.
Okay, I like it. Picasso.
Alright, so you're casting Minor Illusion.
And I'm actually gonna make it probably so you can create a sound or an image of an object within range that lasts for the duration.
Yes.
Sound.
Oh god, what are you doing?
The moment this thing, so I guess would this be considered, have we heard it sound? It rode earlier, right?
No, you were just hearing it stomp its feet as it's walking.
I'm going to amplify it.
Sliced bread was invented in 1928. Thank you, badass skeleton image, for that comment. All right,
but I am going to amplify that stomping and make it like much more bassy to give the impression that something a lot larger is nearby to try and frighten it. And
okay.
I want it to roll with disadvantage, and here is my reasoning for it.
All right.
I'm going to back up my own cantrip with my own.
With your
Because
own mimicry.
Yeah.
I'll allow it.
Let's go!
I'll allow it this once. Okay. Alright, it fails. It believes that there is a bigger monster nearby now.
Oh no. 1 second.
Who?
Does
Flash,
Mary
what do we
Day
roll to make
understand
you
what's
think it's
going
me?
on?
I would have to cast another minor illusion to make you into a bigger you.
It's like,
Okay.
how is this tiny man making such big sound?
Mary Day, you did see the burb like strumming it with his lute or something. How exactly are you casting the spell, Breb? Can you describe that for me? I'd like you to describe how you're casting the minor illusion to see if Mary Day understands what's going on or not, or she'll be affected by the bigger stomping sound.
I am going to strum from top to bottom, stop midway to then continue upwards, and then strum the entire thing in full force.
Yeah, okay,
And
so Mary Day, you're just seeing Breb just starting to play his lute. And the sounds get louder, so I would say you have an idea that Burb is probably doing something related to the bigger stomping noises.
I see.
I'm just imagining in Bat Out of Hell where they're doing the guitar solo, doing the motorcycle noises.
well, then you also just see my beak is open and it is perfectly timed with the but you can probably definitely hear that I am also a source of sound.
That's something.
I'm just imagining the fucking clip of Lilo and Stitch when Lilo is showing off that
Yeah.
Stitch can be a gramophone player.
Yeah.
That's exactly
Yeah.
what it looks like. Does my pseudo also get to move?
Yes, your pseudo dragon gets to make a thing because it's its own creature. You just command it.
Okay.
Your little pseudo dragon can, yes, go and try to attack the giant Para.
Never let anybody stop your dreams.
Don't let your dreams be dreams.
Are you trying to? Oh, there you go.
I'm going to do sting.
Alright. Alright, needs to make a Constitution saving throw. It's actually pretty good at these. Fuck! It got a nat 1!
Yes!
Let's go!
Yes!
Poison, baby!
As you poison the Para!
Yes!
How do you like
Yeah.
them apples?
Is that also considered a failure by 5 or more? Because this thing's in trouble.
The poison target. Also, the unconscious. Oh god!
So, I just want us all to be aware. This mother creature is going to hit the ground, and the only way for it to get up is if its babies run, Lion King style, Simba to Mufasa, and try and shake her ass awake.
Oh no.
I just want us to all be aware about what's going to have to happen in the next
so
few minutes.
the Sensei, you missed your attack. Breb, you do the thing to terrify the babies and the mother bear before putting it to sleep. Bonnie Last and Mary Day, you both just see this thing just flop, just go, just flopping over. Just flop over onto the ground, unconscious.
Day just looks between Bob and the Bearoth and Bonnie, and she's just like, is this how monster hunting works?
Bonnie she had her hands on her sword ready to go, and now she's just sitting there, like, mouth on the ground anime style, because she suddenly, it was there, and now it's on the ground.
Yeah, from Bonnie's perspective, it looks like this tiny little pseudo dragon was able to kill a bear off in one hit.
Bonnie's having, like, a crisis inside right now. She was so ready to be like, oh man, she's just surprised.
Brib will also just kind of sit there and just.
Brib's mouth is also on the ground.
Well, Brib was not expecting the mother to just drop.
These baby Barras, would they be about steed
God.
size?
Give or take, yeah.
Oh, that's
They're
I would
also
like to attempt to
terrified.
tame. I would like to attempt to tame the children.
Oh my god,
No,
yes.
quick, I was gonna do a whole thing about that. I was making a speech for it.
Come on, speechify then.
Okay.
Go
Mary
ahead, you
Day
still
will
have your
step
turn.
forward as she looks at the down Bearoff, and she looks at the small Bearoff, and she looks at the rest of the party, and she's like,
There's two small
These-
barrels.
these Bearoffs don't seem to be such the threat that the young man made them out to be. I don't think we need to kill them. They're just wandering through.
I would like everyone to know that the only reason that we are allowed to have these thoughts in the first place is for the sole reason that they went down without any of us having to get damaged in any capacity.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are. We're having a whole moment right now. The young man went through it. But
I
we're just
understand
like, "These are
that
gentle
now
giants."
that a Bearoth looks quite frightening, but it's really a very gentle, innocent creature. I mean, the poor thing barely stood a single hit. It's like a cow, really. And I have much experience from my home village rearing cattle. Maybe we could take the young ones back with us and perhaps relocate the mother?
Oh my god.
You.
It's
I
so
don't. I
good.
don't.
This is such a great because we didn't how much damage did we even do to it?
You only
5.
did 5 poison damage.
So we did 5 poison damage. That's it?
Yeah.
How much HP do these things have?
Okay, it's unconscious right now. I must say, with how much HP they have, is about 80.
We got away with not having to deal 75 damage.
Bonnie
What do you point
immediately.
out? It is only asleep, and it's gonna be a mad when it wakes up. That being said,
Truthfully, as any mother should, these poor babies. What are we doing?
I do agree with the taming the little ones. What do I roll?
You may roll a survival as the 2 babies are looking very terrified.
1 second. DM, may I
didn't even
make
realize there were
an
2 of them.
animal handling check, giving myself guidance?
I will give you a bardic inspiration. I'm gonna give you a
Okay.
bardic inspiration.
Okay, so you have guidance and bardic inspiration.
May I?
Since
Bonnie
Bonnie's
gives you a thumbs up.
since Giuseppe is helping, will that be with advantage?
Yeah, okay. Let me just describe this whole situation, okay?
Someone tie up the mother's mouth. She might be angry that we are in her space. It's
Let me
not fair.
Let
Oh
me
my
just
God.
describe this whole situation from the Pharaoh's perspective. These two babies
Okay.
were traveling with their mother to get food.
I know
They,
it's so funny.
their mother walks forward, sees some people, is about to make a threatening gesture to make you guys go away. That an half elf man runs up, and his blade is deflected off the giant head crest. Then this tiny little dragon runs up, stings her, and she immediately falls over as there's giant footstep sounds still playing. They look terrified. They are terrified looking, and they look so scared. Okay, so yes, Mary Day, you may make it with advantage, guidance, and bardic inspiration.
Okay.
Do I get any inspiration from my rolls?
Of course.
Do you want me to give you bardic inspiration?
I would.
Okay, then I spend 2 bardic inspirations.
So that's 24 plus a
That's
bardic
how much-
inspiration, which is a 6. So that's 30 plus
So we'll
guidance.
use your bardic
43.
inspiration roll as the normal bardic inspiration, or well,
Okay, so 5.
there's that
I
bardic.
mean, I get 24.
Okay, so working together. So working together, you tell Burp to stop casting the spell. First off.
Bonnie's like assessing the situation as like a manager on site and is like, no, we have to handle this properly.
So, Mary Day and Giuseppe, you both
Just
walk
go
up
ahead,
very
though.
carefully, very carefully, handling the
Ma-
situation as delicately as you both can.
May I?
Go
May.
ahead.
Mary Day walks up, gently putting her staff down as she kneels ground, and just kind of like pets her lap ever so gently as she takes like the meager lunch they packed of like the evil celeries and just kind of lays them out gently as she gestures for the creature to approach. Just a beam of radiant serenity coming off her face.
what we'll just slowly approach. Slowly. Again, these things are like the size of a horse.
Oh, we're gonna be able to ride them. Let's go.
Like this thing is the size of a horse. For one thing. As Mary Day, you watch as it just kind of looks at the food, looks at you. It just kind of stares at your peaceful, radiant serenity. And you. Before it just kind of slowly kind of squats down with its back giant T-Rex legs. And
Just have to be offering the other one jerky.
It'll just slowly start to munch. Like, still staring up at you, but like very carefully eating what's been presented to it. Giuseppe.
That's a good bear off.
The
Good
other
berry.
one will just
Good
take
berry.
they'll take the jerky and start chewing on it, like very loudly. As are you petting the bear off in front of you?
Yes, I
Yes.
am.
Okay, you both are petting the bear off, so the ones that you both got. And it takes a while. They both like stand stock still for a few moments as you pet them before they just slowly start to nuzzle their giant head crests into your palms. Like
Yes.
they might be small, like it's still like clear they're developing, but holy hell, it's still gigantic, even as a baby.
Mhm.
Congratulations! You both have tamed the Barroth baby.
These creatures don't seem very
So that's
scary
Ba-
at all.
so that's Barry. This is Larry.
Is that fitting when we also have Maddie?
Mary, Larry, and Mary.
I'm so sorry, lass. I didn't mean to include you.
So-
Mary just has a beaming smile, as I like to imagine she reaches over and starts petting the other one too.
Hold on, let me just make some notes.
I got a 43 on my roll. Okay, I just want to point that out.
No, you did great.
Oh, fuck. Oh, hold on. I have to double check how to spell this shit.
We do have a slightly bigger problem.
Points to the giant sleeping Barroth.
How do we would want to go about handling their mother?
Mary blinks for a second. It's very evident she forgot about it.
Bonnie points to the snoring giant creature on the ground next to us.
Oh,
If I-
in this
If
time,
I may.
I
Me.
will have given a lot of nuzzles to
Kill
my
their
pseudo
mother in
dragon
front
and
of
given
them.
it some food.
Yeah, no, the pseudo dragon is chirping, very proud of itself.
Yes. No.
They should be proud of themselves.
Very good.
Like just it's like chirping, snapping its little jaw cutely. As it wolfs down the bit of the meat you give it. But we're
Okay,
about to
kill
suggest
her.
to just set pay for what to do with the
He
mother
said
bear.
meat.
So hear me out. Meat.
Look, I know we were sent here to kill it. We were sent here to kill all of them, but that was before. Look at how cute they are.
I'm not saying we kill the little ones. They can still be trained.
But to kill their mother in front of them, it just doesn't
Well, we
feel
don't
right.
need to let them watch.
Oh, aye, okay. So we'll just take them away and you'll put their mother down.
I mean, do you want to do it?
I did before you made friends with them. Now it goes against the code.
But I don't see why we need to kill her. Look how peaceful they are. Why, the poor thing could barely hold up its own against the wee little drag. Dang it. I've become Scottish again.
It's hard
He has
transition
the
to
power of
Scottish.
Scotland. It's infectious.
It's the power of Scotland.
I
Okay, so I don't think we. Yeah, can I practice this?
Give it a moment. Take a deep breath.
Take a deep breath. Get a sip of water.
Extend your lower jaw.
think about your skeleton frame.
Yeah, I'm trying to drink.
Sorry.
To kill her? I mean, it's just their mum. And the poor girl couldn't even hold her own against the smaller dragon. They can't be much of a threat. They're just peaceful lumberers.
Yep, that's totally what's.
I mean, you have a point. On the other point, our pantry is empty.
We could go back to the dungeon.
Okay, hear me out. What if we get a big plow and some baskets and have a plow the fields? Mary Day says awkwardly as you can tell she's trying to put this together as she's saying it.
Bonnie has her hand on her chin, is really thinking about it. She's picturing the plow.
When the little ones get bigger, yes. But this one, no. She's all grown up. There's no teaching her.
Maybe not in a conventional sense, but now I'm not
And
the person to offer. But
if
we had
if
a
I may,
magical mean,
and if I may, points at the trees, we don't have much a chance of containing her.
that will be a
Points to the
problem we'll have
giant
to
hole
address.
in the tree line.
Exactly.
Will be a problem we will have to address probably sooner rather than later. Given we will be containing 2 growing versions. Are they prepubescent? My siblings were right monsters during their puberty. I can't even imagine.
Can you give me a nature? Can one of you guys give me it's just not me. Can you give me a nature check?
Oh, I
Nature,
probably made
yeah.
Giuseppe.
19.
All right. Looking at the Barros, the baby Barros, you see that they look to be about give or take 2 to 3 months old. Old enough to be separated from their mother for in terms of like feeding, but still they still all travel with their mother until they're about 6 or 7 months old, due to protection because well they're still quite small and as you look at them their carapace hasn't fully developed yet. Like it's there, but it's like starting to. It's more like how the skull will be pieces and slowly form into a solid mass as the baby grows.
It's there, but it's kind of soft.
Yeah, it's there. It's kind of soft. It's kind of a bit patchworky, but it's clear that it's starting to grow. It's very clear that they're starting to grow.
I just pictured Giuseppe's trying to convince Bonnie, and he like touches the top of its squishy or ish top, and it squishes just a little, and he has to go back and fix it into the right shape to continue convincing us it's the right idea. Like the soft spot on a baby head, and he's just like, "No, this is a great idea."
Alright, so you guys going to find a way to spare the big mama, or going to give her put her down? What's the plan? What's the plan?
Lad,
That's what I'm waiting to hear.
What if we find a better source instead?
I have the most cost idea I feel will ever come out of my lips.
Oh.
Oh boy.
This is a mother with young, yes?
Yeah?
Are you about to suggest bear off milk?
I'm about to suggest bear off milk.
We will have a... It's settled!
and hear me out. Mary Day grew up on a cattle farm. This is what she knows.
Giuseppe the butter!
Bear off, Butters. Think about it. It would be a way to make our tavern set out as unique.
Giuseppe just kind of shrugs like, alright, but you're responsible for angling it.
Oh, does anybody have an idea?
Alright.
truthfully, I didn't think I was going to convince Giuseppe to let me do it this far, so I didn't really think past this.
We'll need to build a large barn.
Why? What about for calming her down before, say, we leave? Obviously, she should come with, but she's very upset. Fortunately, I don't have any remedies, or I'm not much of a magic user. We
You guys could try shaking it awake and taming it.
All right, I will try.
Mary, I need
I-
you
If
to
it sends
use.
me flying, I blame you for this.
1 second. I
I-
think Mary Day has a better animal handling and can give herself guidance.
You
That
can give
is
us
true.
guidance too, you know.
I could. I'm just like, if we're really trying to do this. Okay,
Could we
what's your
also
modifier?
present her with
Mine is
some
plus
food?
3.
Mine's
You-
+6.
Okay, you probably have the better chance.
I think you helping me to give me advantage, me giving doing this whole thing again.
Yes.
Maybe I have some rations. I don't. How much did you feed the babies?
Mary looks at her empty sack.
Oh.
Just hold,
It's
pulls
about
out some more
of it.
turkey.
I
Oh,
don't
perfect.
think that's.
Good on you, Jesse boy. And
Alright,
Bonnie,
everyone,
feels excited
pull
about
together
the
our
the
lunches.
you start pulling out all of our food. Make a nice. Bonnie tries to get it to look decorative and like a nice smiley face pattern to try and encourage it. More like a ta-da surprise. We didn't mean. We want to be your friend. We're not trying to intimidate you or your children. Look, your kids love us.
Okay.
Fuck, okay.
Bonnie puts her sword away.
Okay. So, alright, so, you guys pull together all the food you have. Even grabbing some stuff that's nearby that you guys can see, / you saw you saw this mother bear off
Babies
eating.
encourage us.
Breb, you give bardic inspiration, I imagine?
Yeah, fuck it.
Alright, very day. You have a bardic inspiration. You have Giuseppe helping you. You have guidance. There is a
Please
massive.
let us come riding in on a big bear off into town. Please. I need this more than anything right now.
Bonnie, you're now a level 2 paladin. Do you have any spells that can stack to this?
Oh,
No, unfortunately I don't. I don't
Oh.
have access to any spells yet.
oh, that's at level 3, I think.
Okay. Okay. Here goes.
Not unless you think I could give you my divine sense.
Mary Day
but
would
I don't
walk
know
up
if
and
this
start
is modern for that.
gently speaking to it as she begins to gently stroke its crest.
Alright.
21,
Alright.
26, 27.
27 is still pretty good.
I will say it. You passed with the 26.
Yeah.
As Mary Day, you start to shake this. You start to shake this girl.
Gently
This.
patting it awake at the eye, and you're like, "It's okay, girl. You can wake up now." It's all
You start to
safe.
gently shake it and pat it as it slowly stirs, letting out like a guttural like growl as it sees you guys. Like very clearly like upset that it was put to sleep. as you like slowly, softly talk to it, being very, very gentle. Like you are being insanely gentle regarding her, and slowly you
It's the best day.
you're being extremely gentle as you start to offer it food. It's like growls at the offered food, clearly just like, no, this is a trick, this is a trick. But then it just sees like both its
Those big
babies,
snips in.
like it just sees both its babies just kind of like near you, like near you
Happy
and
wagging their
Giuseppe.
tails.
Yeah, wagging their
Larry's just-
giant tails.
Larry's just nuzzling up
Yeah.
in that like you know how when dogs just like they don't just nuzzle up to you, they just put their whole body weight into it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Larry's just currently doing that to Giuseppe,
Of course.
and
And of
Giuseppe's just
course,
trying not to fall over.
and of course, there is
Oh, wait, I got it.
yeah.
Bob, do you know the sounds of happy bear-off children?
Yes, they're currently making them.
That is true.
Quick,
If-
make more happy Barath
I
children
will make
noises.
more happy Barak noises. Can I bardic
I-
inspiration myself?
I think so.
Do you have enough left at this level?
I do.
Hell yeah.
Hella!
I have 2 left actually.
All right,
Only
go
two.
ahead.
Brib
Huh?
starts doing a little body wiggle like the other little baby Baroths, and once Bonnie notices, she also is like looks
My
down at her legs and is
performance.
like this. We wiggle. Okay. And it's like
uh,
hyper focused on wiggling with everyone
Oh shit. Okay, so that is
to
a
look like
that's
happy
a
Baroth
26.
children.
That's a 26 plus I have a D6 for it. So hold on. 26 plus Jesus Christ, can it stop fucking falling off my damn table?
Maybe.
No fucking That's a 32.
That is
Wait,
a
no,
Lancer crit,
yeah,
everybody.
As well
We
again.
look like a bunch of little.
I-
You're hearing a bunch of happy bear children. We all are wiggling.
That was
They're all
damn
babies
near
are
a crit,
into
by the
it.
way.
Yeah,
That was
I
damn near a
Hell
crit.
yeah.
It would have
Hell
had to
yeah.
been because I have a +7. I rolled a 19.
Nice.
Oh, fine.
And then my +6 because I got a fucking crit on my bardic inspiration.
Oh dear lord. Okay. So
You had to know this was coming, PB.
I should have figured
You
as
invited
much.
me to this.
What? I'm just picturing. We hard cut back to the village, and they're just sitting there waiting. The old man is cleaning off the young man, and you just hear, "Dun, dun."
Okay.
And Bonnie is on the back of this big thing, going, "Hi." She's got her arm in the air. She's like, "Look what we found!"
Hold on.
Mary
Look
Jane
what
walking
we
in front with the
found.
tiniest little rope you ever saw around this thing's neck like a shoelace.
Hold on. I need to make amendments to my notes.
Except it's not even around her neck because they didn't have enough, so it's like around the finger.
It's around her wrist, and your arm is in the air.
Taming of a mother Baroth and 2 baby Baroths, now named Barry and Larry.
I want to name the mother. I want the mother because I acted like a child for it.
All right, go ahead.
Mhm.
I'm gonna call it.
Her.
I'm gonna call her. Ooh, wait. One second. Morticia.
Beautiful. We'll make a saddle with her name on it.
This is Morticia.
Oh god.
Do you know why?
Why?
Do you know who Morticia Adams?
The Adams family.
Yeah, I figured.
And we are not a sane bunch.
No, we're better than sane. We're caring.
Yeah.
Oh dear lord. Okay. So you guys are Mary Day, you're leading this procession of a mother bear off and their two babies. Giuseppe, Bodylass, and Brim, I imagine you're probably riding on either the babies or the mother's back.
Considering how small Bonnie is, she is absolutely on top of the mother.
Just right up in the crest of
In the
horns.
crest, yeah.
You guys walk out into town. You guys are going down the path. You guys see, you guys are in the log before you see the village. And, oh dear
Without
God.
infrastructure, if we
The-
think about it hard enough.
You guys see Grandpa Hori and the young man. Grandpa Hori is like helping him wash off, giving him a lecture about making sure he cleans himself before he goes out into the woods. About making sure proper cleanliness in order to ensure he doesn't get sick or something. Then you guys are walking up, and Grandpa Hori just looks up in complete awe while the young man is terrified.
Mary Day would smile as she walks up. She'd like hold up her staff, though she's using it more like a shepherd's crook at the moment. And she's like, "We found the bear-offs. It's okay. They were just a bit lost. They're all safe and sound now."
Give me a
As they can probably hear, like the baby ones purring as the mother is just kind of happily trotting along.
Oh dear
The
lord.
mother,
Okay.
the mother just looks, just sniffs the young guy before sneezing at his face.
He's coated in snot and mud again.
Exactly.
Oh, she likes you! And Bonnie gives her more jerky.
No.
Tosses it into her mouth from the side and is like, good girl.
Hold on, let me roll something quickly. Hold on, I need to see how much damage this poor young man takes from the bear snot rocket.
Oh no!
He's not
It's
gonna
gonna blast through the front of our fucking inn, and I'm just gonna have to look at Maddie and be like, "Oi, lass, I think you have another job to do."
No, he's only knocked back onto the porch part of it.
Oh, good.
As he just looks up in complete confusion and terror. Horus it's kind of strokes his beard. What did you do? He looks
Showed her
very
compassion.
confused.
And yeah, we did feed it.
I
Turns
did
Smile
out
and look at
food
him and
really
says-
is the answer.
I grew up in a dairy village, you see. I'm quite familiar with helping guide lost cattle back to the farms.
These are not cattle. These are quite dangerous beasts.
Oh, she's just
Oh,
a sweetheart.
Dangerous? They're just big giants. They might not know their own strength, but why, they couldn't hold their own in a fight at all. A single bop to the nose brought her down, it did.
He just looks wide-eyed hearing that, like, pardon?
She's like scratching her crest, and like she's doing that dog thing where she tilts her head and her leg is starting to kick just a little bit.
Giuseppe just points over at the pseudo dragon and says, "Yep, one little bop from our dear little companion here."
He just looks at you all, looks at the pseudo dragon. I did not. He just takes a few moments, like he does like the concern expression.
Blink, blink.
Yeah, and I'm just sitting there as like we all point to my pseudo dragon, Ruby, and I'm just like petting her.
It just like takes a moment for him to compose himself before he just mutters, "I did not realize we'd have master hunters working as the people in our tavern."
You're gonna get the wrong idea.
Like, I'll give you guys some context. Really, the only people who usually tame monsters like these are master hunters of the guild. Or
A
in
couple of bozos
suddenly
showed
took a
up with
very
some
different
beef.
tone, and I'm all for it.
like
I love
Listen,
it.
boys, we're faking it till we make it.
literally
Listen, the bozo
And I
art,
say we're making it already.
the bozo trope is my favorite.
most people know the only people who really tame monsters are master hunters that have been hunting for typically years at a time. Or, in case of Camelot itself, they are usually by the Royal Dragon Corps.
And then there's these dumb fucks that just get it on lock.
Then there's these you four who are in the middle of bumblefucking nowhere.
If it doesn't speak to truth more than ever that food is the way to one's heart, I don't know what else is. And truthfully, is that not what our goal is here
As
at our tavern?
Bonnie, as you're saying food is the way to the heart, Mary Day's eyes slowly go wide as she looks up at the bear off
is
and
the
then looks
way
at the
to the
empty pouches and
heart.
looks up at the bear off.
Rawr.
Speaking of, I think we need to go get some more food.
Yeah, this doesn't solve the problem that we set out to solve.
We'll get there. It's early. We have a friend.
It's only about like maybe 10 o'clock at this point.
Oh, early.
You guys have only been gone for a few hours.
We were gone for a very short amount of time.
Uh,
I've come back.
Like, Grandma Hori was already surprised that you guys came back so fast. It's another matter of the fact you guys have had 3 tamed bear. Oh, fine.
I think it's the best because truthfully, Bonnie looks at Mary Day, who's essentially walking a field of flowers behind her, and is like, "Of course, this was the answer."
Mary looks up and looks at the bear off and then looks at the tavern and looks at the bear off and looks at the tavern and then looks to Holly.
Did we
Do
bring
you
her around
know
back,
of any
lass?
There is
swamp mires around the town?
Aye.
there
Good
is.
idea.
Yes, I do.
She smiles. Excellent. Would you be willing to show me the way? I feel our bear-offs would be more comfortable there until we could set something up.
You wish me to take them?
Mary slowly shakes her head. Oh, no, that's fine. I'll guide them if you can just show me the way.
Yes. Like, right this way. He's like very clearly gripping his walking staff very
Mary
tightly.
passes up the 3 bear-offs and is just leading them like a shepherd. Ruby the pseudo
beautiful.
dragon nipping at their heels a bit like a sheepdog.
It's beautiful.
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Okay. So, Mary Day, he leads you out for about... He leads you out. It doesn't take long. It seems like one of the farms was placed on a swamp, farming specifically some particular swamp crops. I don't remember off the top of my head, and my notes are very vague about this. They literally just say swamp crops. It literally just says swamp crops. Question mark.
I like it. No, that's got all I need to know.
It's one of the abandoned farms,
Cabbage, lettuce.
but he's just like he gestures to the to a big barn that that's very clearly in rough shape. He says that they could be able to stay in there and go into the mire.
Mary sets it into the mire, and then she like takes a bit to like just find some random board or a signpost or something, and she like spends a good half hour just carving into it, bear off pen.
I hope she puts a heart.
Oh yeah. She does put a heart, and then she puts up 3 more signs: Morticia, Barry, and Larry. Did we actually check the genders of the children?
No, you guys haven't.
She's gonna take a moment to do that.
Give me an animal handling check.
Gonna of course give myself guidance first.
Very most useful
Okay,
of
so
all
that'll be a
cantrips.
10 plus. That'd be an 11.
Was
Oh,
it?
he actually
what-
had
what
advantage
we-
on. Sorry. He actually had advantage on still.
That's why I'm saying it's 10 with an. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
I see.
okay.
I see.
Okay. You're able to tell that Barry
hope
is a
they're
male
both
and
Barry and
Larry is a
Larry.
girl.
Okay.
Larry's an okay name for a woman. A little lady. Little lady Larry.
I thought he said Barry was the goal.
Oh, shoot. Did I mishear?
Yeah.
My apologies.
But Barry is the male, Larry is the girl.
Hey, could you write this out so?
I got it.
Hold on.
Barry. Morticia is the mother, obviously.
I'm writing
berry
in notes
like
right now.
Is it berry like a fruit berry or berry as in like a man berry?
Manberry.
Man berry.
Okay, I posted it in the notes chat after session notes. I will spruce this up. This is just so I can remember it because. Oh dear lord, this is hilarious.
Perfect. This is exactly.
But yeah,
what
no.
I hoped would happen.
Right now, Grandpa Hori believes that. Grandpa Hori and the young man believe, for whatever reason, that there is 4 master hunters who decided to start working at a tavern in a village in the middle of nowhere.
Presumably for the lols.
Yeah, it's just like, okay, like, so you can imagine that, like, hunters, when they reach a certain rank in the guild, they're just very extravagant or just very, very weird.
But this is even better.
Yeah, no, this is, in both these people's minds, there's just there's a bunch of master hunters that are running a tavern for the lulz have just decided to tame, at random, a Baroth and its children. For whatever reason.
I mean, it was at random.
He just doesn't
We were
realize.
blessed by the
Was.
dice. I'm convinced this was destined.
I was hoping it was. I won't lie. I asked very nicely.
Oh, that's no.
I
That's
said,
this is
please,
definitely.
please let this succeed.
This will probably affect the rest of the campaigns in ways that we will never understand until later.
So what is the rest of the party doing as Mary takes off the veil off?
Yes, let me transfer us back to the tavern now. As Mary Day is taking the Baroths
Wait,
to.
oh my god, we're gonna have a fucking insane place because it's just like, have you heard? There's a new place that exists that has Baron milk that you can fucking just get
because they've tamed Barong. It's like, whoa, that's wild, and we're just shitty fucking adventurers.
An
Exactly.
adventure was for level 2.
Everyone's
Bonnie
gonna
is-
believe that this
yeah.
tavern is ran by master hunters. You guys are just some random schmucks that received the
We're
tavern in the
Museum
will.
One Punch Man.
also.
No. Let me add to this.
Yeah.
Because someone comes in and asks like, so what rank are you? Like hunters of your what? How do you get to be hunters of your guild? It's like, oh yeah, we should go sign up with the guild.
Oh yeah, that's
I
what we
forgot
forgot
about that.
to do. Bonnie's like waiting a table, and she's like, I knew I told us we were supposed to do something.
Okay, that's the new plot. We're not gonna sign up to the guild until someone asks about it.
Yeah.
All right.
See how long it takes for them to realize.
Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Okay. Oh god damn. I was not expecting any of this, but fuck it, we ball. Alright, so Giuseppe, Brib, and Bonnie Lass, what are you all doing?
I'm pouring everybody around the drinks.
Yes.
Bonnie's thinking of where we could go for meat next. If we go back to the dungeon, it's okay, but do we have more faith in that versus just regular hunting?
It's very clear that the dungeon has a variety of things for you guys.
Exactly.
And actually, Giuseppe, as you are, as like Bonnie Lass is talking about this and mentioning the dungeon, you remember something that's in your pocket.
All right, I whip it out. What's in my pocket?
It is a piece of paper with adventurer's help on it.
Oh yeah, we still have the quest. So we
Forgot
can
about
go and
that.
have a look.
Excellent. How long? What have you got now? Some paper, a lead? Where would? And Bonnie's like sipping her beverage.
Giuseppe, what do you say?
So
Yeah, you
what?
just pulled a piece of paper out of your pocket, and Bonnie's like, "You got a phone number while we were out? What are you doing?" She doesn't say that, but you
Oh,
know.
dungeon, remember?
Yeah, but I thought we did all we had to do.
Well, not quite. We still need to help it out.
Help it out.
That's what it says.
It just says adventurer's help.
Maybe it needs us to go and do some more
Aha.
quests for it.
And the dungeon told you it gave you the paper itself.
It was on the board with the rest of the quest.
Right. I just. No, it's okay. I think it's a great idea. Not one for speaking to buildings, but if you're sure the dungeon needs help, we can go look. Bonnie's like sipping her beverage and looking at Giuseppe kind of sideways. She's like, okay.
Well, you
Alright.
remember the ravens that we met?
Oh, you were talking to a bird for quite some time. I just went to the door.
And quoth the raven, nevermore.
Exactly.
Quoth the other raven. Ah!
Ah!
So wait, the ravens gave you a piece of paper telling you
No,
the
the paper was on the quest board outside the dungeon.
right. Help, adventurers, help. I see.
No idea what that means. But we can try and find out.
Do our best, I suppose. We did great things today. The world is our oyster.
I like to imagine Bonnie's confidence has been elevated to the new height of hole on the Beowulf.
Yes.
Mhm.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Like, she just got called a master hunter. She tamed
she's
this.
prepped.
Don't know what that is, but I heard the word mastered.
I don't know, but it sounds good.
They only ever used it to refer to my mentor, so he was a pretty great guy. I'm just saying. Must be a pretty good thing. Don't know, but that's okay.
Hey, Bob, quick question. What's Blib's intelligence?
Probably the highest
15.
here.
15. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. The rest of us cap out at 8 to 10.
Brib is the smartest
Yep.
member of this party.
No
Yeah.
shot.
And by no close margin either.
It's by a very
10 is
wide
the
margin.
highest.
It's by a very wide
That's-
margin. In fact, it's quite impressive.
Lord, yeah. Okay. I see y'all took the dumb stat literally.
Yeah.
Okay.
I look like the type who's going to be the smartest rabbit in her pen. Bonnie's like chugging the drinks that Giuseppe has been pointing out.
About at this time, Mary Day
Lord.
comes back in, takes a moment to wash up and is then like, I got the Beowulfs settled down in their new pen, Maya, just on the side of town. We'll
Great
need to probably
going.
fence it off, but for now it's got a signpost.
Perfect. You've done great today, lass. You've done amazing things today.
I agree.
Would you like a drink?
You, Bonnie, Mary says as she takes it and takes a, slow but deep drink.
Perfect time for a drink. Be a little steaming. Go into a dungeon. That'd be perfect.
A dungeon?
Oh,
Mary,
we were discussing how we could get more food last to not only feed our customers but also our new friends. And just a boy over here said that he has a piece of paper. It's dungeon related.
oh.
I don't like that.
I just looked it up. The Beowulf is a rather unique carnivore that eats a diet of small insects and smaller animals, typically things like velociprey, meaning
I don't know if it's as small as the range from insect to velociprey was a size.
I mean, there are some big insects.
Big insects. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, no, there's
But
plenty
still.
of big insects in Monster Hunter, so that's unsurprising.
oh, I know, but basically this means that whenever we need to go on a hunt or anything like that, we have a convenient disposal for the extras. Beowulf's
We know
on
we
the
should just
common-
take them with us.
I don't think they'll fit in the building. The little
Yeah,
ones,
and we're
maybe,
gonna be
but
doing
they're
a lot of
size
dungeon delving,
horses.
but overworld hunt quests, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, this is looking good. Mary would shift awkwardly before taking a deep breath and gripping her staff. All right, if we need to head back to the dungeon, then that's what we'll do.
Can we take them with us to the dungeon?
Unfortunately,
Unfortunately,
unfortunately, the Barroths are way too big.
Damn. How about the babies?
Again,
They're
they're
like
like the size
horses.
of a horse. Peter, the horse is here.
The horse is here.
Peter,
Peter.
the horse is here.
Peter, the horse is here.
Peter, the horse is here. What an
Oh,
odd
fuck.
moment. Anyway.
Yes, anyways, so you guys are getting so you guys gather up some stuff. You know that there's probably going to be something good in the dungeon, at least some vegetables, mushrooms, stuff like that at the very least. Alright, so you guys gather up some leftover food and vegetables. And prepare to head into the dungeon. You guys walk down the street. Grandpa Hori is still out and about as he is heading home after helping guide Mary Day. He still has this 1,000-yard stare as he's walking. Master Hunters. 4 Master Hunters. Why? They just want to settle down? Why do they so very much want to jump at the opportunity to hunt a monster and tame it? How? Why, most of all?
We think beowulfs are basically just big cows.
They're treating Barroths like they're cattle. Why? How?
Oh my lord. These people are probably so absolutely combustled. What in the fuck?
Yeah,
Or
no,
the
they
Mary who's
are.
trying to walk up the courage to go back into a starter dungeon.
Yeah, exactly. Here we have this guy thinking you guys are some master hunters that are either A, retired, or B, just taking a break from the main guild headquarters or something. And
Just we don't feel like it right now.
and you just have Mary Day who's scared to go
Don't
into the
feel like
dungeon
it.
because of a spider.
Specifically,
Oh
tiny.
god.
Oh god, and I'm the intelligent one.
Yeah.
That's the funniest
Exactly.
part. Brem is the smartest member of this party.
That was one of my oh, I guess I'll just put it into here. Like my dump stat is strength, and that's still at a 13.
Fine.
Lord.
I am just so shocked and laughing so hard. Because I don't think any of us were expecting any of this.
This was exactly what I wanted.
Alright.
And everything played exactly how I wanted it to.
Yeah. So, you guys head up to the dungeon once more. Poe is actually missing from his perch when you guys approach.
Hmm.
The message board is blank as you guys also approach. There appears to be no more messages on it at the moment, as Poe is missing and the door is open.
Hmm.
I would like to check the quest board.
It is blank.
That's it.
There is nothing on the quest board, surprisingly.
Giuseppe shrugs. Like, all right, well, let's go inside.
Yes.
Uh,
You still have your paper, right?
Mm-hmm.
Good, good.
Alright, so you guys start heading in, and as you're looking around, the place is surprisingly quiet. As you all are I imagine you guys are all looking around and everything. As you all are looking around, and you the things are still somewhat broken, but it seems like some stuff has started to get repaired. Would you guys like to go up or down?
The stairs upwards has been repaired.
Yeah, no, they look in a lot better shape than last time.
Oh.
I mean, if we go down, there's the deeper dungeon.
It was deeper.
Yeah.
Well, we haven't gone upstairs.
Maybe we check up and then down?
Seems good to me.
Wow.
I'm so sorry. It's triggering.
Yes, my lord, baby.
I can't stop replying. I know it's just a cat.
No, that's fair.
No, that's completely
Just every
fair.
time I feel it in my bones.
That's
my
sushi.
Mouth opens.
That's
Good old
That is,
Sashi.
that is the chi being the chi.
no, that's sushi. That's sushi you're hearing.
Oh.
That's Burp's cat, Sushi, the hairless sphinx.
Her name is Sashi or Sushimi.
Sashi
Mhm.
or Shishimi. I love
Sushimi is her government name. Sashi is her nickname.
it.
I just call her Sushi for some reason.
Because sushi is just such a cute little nickname.
Exactly.
It's cute.
And now I'm making her dance with me.
That is a good thing.
Yes.
Okay.
So you guys are
you know what
heading
I can
up
do?
then?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I can do? Hold
Yeah.
on. This is gonna be really funny.
Oh.
Hold.
Okay. Do I hear y'all?
Yeah, I can hear
I
you.
can hear you.
Yeah.
Oh, perfect.
Oh god, what have you done, Brib?
Oh, nice
I put it
haircut.
on my iPad because I could.
Alright, damn.
She's stretching.
Are you playing long cat with her?
This is a good girl.
She said, "Put me at the interval. I can stretch out my back, father."
Oh,
She's doing the kitty catums.
Yes.
this is great. Alright.
Alright.
Oh yeah.
So you guys
Skip.
head up the stairs. Up towards the second floor. You guys are going to be right here.
Zoom out.
At this part right here.
Sweet.
Mhm.
All right, there we go. I should sound it a little bit better.
Yeah.
A little.
Yeah. Place your tokens up in the top right corner, basically.
You sound like a token.
Okay, so now that we've identified the
Upright.
smell of a token, what is the sound of a token?
Top right corner, you said?
Yes.
Ah.
This isn't the right corner. But it's close. The sound of a token?
Yes.
Oh my head.
Have you tried Comprehension of Cthulhu?
Okay. So, I purchased a book, the Collective Walks of H.P. Lovecraft, in a fancy gilded hardback bound edition.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Nice.
Fancy.
Now here's the thing. So this book was on sale because it was the last one and it wasn't selling. And my aunt had members reward cards, and I had a Barnes & Noble gift card, and there was a special offer going on for clearance sales, and it was a holiday discount season. So for this 36 MSRP dollar book, guess how much we paid?
$1.
We paid $5.46 for it.
Wow,
Nice.
that is quite impressive. I like that a lot.
Yes, we felt quite pleased with that transaction.
That's like nearly what, like 80% off?
Bob's the accountant.
I don't want to do that math right now.
Let's just say yes. Probably.
God damn it. All right, hold on. No. It was $35.
6 MSRP, $36.99.
$36.99. Calc. All right. Times that by. You were very close with 80%. Let's see. What is it? You said you paid, it was like what, $5 and some change?
$5.46.
46 cents. I think I found the exact one. Did I?
Did you what?
No. Hold on.
It is potentially, give or take, rounding a couple decimals within the 85% range.
Yeah, basically. $85 point something percent, whatever.
A really good deal.
Yeah.
Honestly, yeah.
Actually, it might have honestly been 83% and then taxes.
No, because my aunt also has a membership, she gets a discount, and that effectively negates the taxes.
Oh, okay.
Oh hell yeah.
Like we stacked so many like we bought one thing and the receipt is like a foot and a half long.
Still, the fact that I was that close with my head math.
But yes, so we were entering a dungeon. I apologize for
Yeah,
distracting.
yes,
Ah,
yes.
see.
No, you're fine. You guys are all up here. You guys have just walked into the upstairs of the dungeon. There appears to be a doorway over here, a kind of like a step ladder system up to an even higher point down the hallway, and it seems like there's another hallway down this way. So, what would you like to do?
Well, I'm gonna head down this way to look at down the hall.
All right.
Mary will be following behind Giuseppe. See, I find it funny because, like, mechanically, I know both the Bob and Lily probably have higher DPS stats at this time, but Mary has only really seen Giuseppe do stuff.
Yeah, you've seen Giuseppe and my pseudo dragon do stuff.
Exactly.
Is this? Do we split up or stay together?
Take your pick.
Take your poison.
Ah,
Together.
I guess
Oh,
that doesn't size it then.
that's Brib is this perfect.
I
in
realize I have
this
to now be
together.
the reasoning because I'm also a 15 in wisdom.
You know, that's fair.
All right, so Giuseppe, you open that door, and the first thing you actually see is a bunch of what you can best describe as tiny rat people that are working at what looks to be some kind of forge.
Oh hell yeah!
Based rat people.
I'm suddenly very
they look-
excited.
Do they look like they're doing regular smithing, or do they look like they might have magical knowledge?
Regular smithing. They're quite clearly just forging some forging some basic looking weapons like spears, swords, like not very advanced metalworking, but it's clear they understand what they're doing.
I'm just gonna look around the rest of the room really quickly.
All right. The rat looking people just kind of stare at you for a moment as you walk in.
He just kind of waves at them as he looks around, sees if there's any good loot.
Don't mind me. I'm gonna go through your things. Keep by yourself. You're doing great work.
Don't mind me, just the
Lots of fun
dungeon.
handiwork.
They take a few more moments uh before they will seem to uh finish making a set of spears and then scurry into a hole in the wall. They'll scurry into a hole in the
So-
wall before disappearing.
There's nothing else in here, though?
Yeah, it's just some forging equipment, a few ingots. There's a hammer, some tongs, stuff like that. And there is actually just a storeroom.
There's nothing there, there's nothing there.
This looks like a basic storeroom, as far as you can tell in there.
We get to the 2 rooms on the end here.
Okay, so you open the door to this room, and you will actually see that it is a brewery for potions.
Hell yeah.
There seems to be quite a lot of equipment, all designed around, well, brewing potions.
So this must be how they stock up stuff. Like, do they have?
You can tell a lot of this stuff is
Reagents.
very, you can tell actually from looking over everything that a lot of it is haphazard / clearly put. This isn't like professional equipment. A lot of it looks makeshift.
We're gonna need to get some replacements for this, I think.
Like, you can clearly see what's meant to be like a heating element of some kind. Like there's like a stand for the potion for the beaker to be sit on, but there's only like a metal wire held up by some wood. There's nothing else.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Right.
you're not really sure how exactly all this equipment works, but you understand enough about basic potion making from your past that this looks like just some fairly rough potion equipment.
Get to the dungeon of some glassware.
And opening this door,
Another storeroom.
yeah, you find another storeroom. It's full of glass bottles.
About the same quality as in the brewery, I imagine.
Yeah.
Hmm. Well, there's not so much down here.
But you do actually in the brewery do find end up actually find a healing potion and a mana potion.
Mm-hmm.
I should have mentioned. I forgot to mention that there's a mana and
yeah.
healing potion on the counter of the brewing stand.
Uh-huh. Well, shall we check out the other door?
Which other door?
There's a door down here.
Whoop.
Okay, Mary will follow.
Alright.
I see.
Opening the door, you'll actually see a skeleton wearing what looks to be a black
kind?
robe, wielding a
Oh,
scythe.
he's standing there. I see.
He's standing there and
I
like looking
misunderstood.
over the shelves. He's wearing a fairly big black robe and carrying a rough iron scythe.
Not to the day of death! I'm gonna kick him in the groin.
As Giuseppe goes to kick Death in the groin, Mary Day would like to grab and pull him back.
Roll grapple check. So roll me a strength check then.
And I'm contesting that with a strength save.
Do bardic inspirations replenish on short rest or long rest?
I'm not sure. Hold on.
That's an 11 for my grapple.
All right.
I'm rolling what against that?
Acrobatics or athletics, your choice.
Yeah.
You regain any expended uses when you finish a long rest.
Okay.
Athletics. That's 20.
Mary Day,
39.
you try
Giuseppe,
to
wait!
He's gone last.
You try to reach out and stop Giuseppe as he will do a very hard wind up kick. into the
That's,
skeleton's groin.
15 to hit. Yeah, that'll be 3 bludgeoning damage to the groin.
3 groinal bludgeon
There's just
damage.
like a pause before. Hold
He's
on.
a skeleton. Does he have one of those?
Where the skeleton turns around, like slowly turns around to look at you. Like, even though it's a skeleton head, it's like very confused looking.
This is me making a reference to a joke that happens in Red Dwarf.
No, that's fine. Like,
It's
the
basically
skeleton
like
looks
death.
very confused as it looks at
Death.
you.
Like death shows up, they knees him in the groin and runs away. He's like, "Go!" That's never happened.
He just stands there looking at you very confused, holding what looks to be about 3 healing potions. Just looks at you very confused before like extending its scythe and like tapping you on the shoulder to move.
Right. Okay.
Like move like out of the way. As he will approach Mary Day, look down to her because it's a very tall skeleton.
Oh my.
Oh, but I'm like 6'1".
Very
Oh
tall.
no, I was like 5'10". I'm tall. I don't remember exactly how much.
The skeleton is actually like about 6'6".
A big boy.
Big boy.
As it just kind of looks down to you a bit, Mary Day, before it will like let go of its scythe and it like hovers there, reaches out and pats you on the head before grabbing its scythe again and tapping you on the shoulder to move.
Mary Day will very quickly get out of Death's way.
He will then start once again walking, looking to body Lass before just seeming to think a moment. Before seeming, or just looking at her for a moment, tilting their head, before they will suddenly just nod. Before they will just nod, tap the tip of the scythe against your blade, and then makes a motion of sharpening. Like it makes a motion along the blade of his scythe, like needs sharpening, before he will walk down the stairs.
Okay, rude. Is that an
Say it.
invitation or just a roast?
I think he's just saying that your sword needs sharpening. Anyway, is there
Well,
anything else in the room?
yeah, I knew that. Is he gonna do it for me?
I don't think so.
Then it was a roast and it was rude.
Oh my god, Slayer.
What?
Somebody drew a Mechanicus Skaven.
Nope.
It's actually really cool. His name is Mako Sparksqueak. Behold.
All right, but we're very borderline here.
Behold, Mako Sparksqueak. So let us see here. All right. All right. So looking around the room, this is very clearly also a storeroom once again. It has a bunch of random items from various herbs, some mushrooms. Uh, there is there's a few potions on the walls, on the shelves on the walls. Also it seems like a random assortment of things to be stored up here.
We'll leave most of that alone so that the dungeon can keep stocking up.
All right. There is one more path you guys could go if you wish, which is up the step
Yep.
stools.
That's
Oh,
where
yes,
we're
is
headed
that
next.
Is that over here? Did you open this one already? I'm sorry, I
Mhm.
wasn't paying attention.
Yep.
Oh,
The two
perfect.
lower ones are storerooms. We've got a smithy and an alchemy room.
Oh, perfect.
All right. So you guys head up the step stool ladder.
I am.
Yeah.
Brib goes, Mary Day,
Mm-hmm.
do you follow?
Yes, that's what I meant. Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. All right. So, if you guys do not mind, please put your tokens down here. As you guys poke your heads up above, you will actually be greeted with the sight of a bunch of rats and spiders working together.
No,
Seeming to be in some sort of group
Oh
together.
no, I'm locked out.
no, Mary, no!
Yeah, there we go.
Don't go towards the rats, lads. Not the
Mary,
spiders.
seeing all these rats and spiders walk together, she like shudders down her spine as she like holds her staff closer.
Just what do they appear to be doing, per se?
They seem to be guarding this chest that is behind them. As you guys are looking at them, you kind of realize, these look a lot for some reason, these ones look a little stronger than the ones you faced the other day.
I don't like that.
William Giuseppe is gonna walk on over.
They will all hiss at you.
I would like to cast Speak with Animals.
You may.
Thank you. Giuseppe's just like, we're not here to fight you today. We've already done all of the quests. We're just looking around.
They just kind of look at you confused while you're talking to them. Like, they're very clearly confused why you're talking to them right now. Where they just kind of look at each other, look back at you.
Would you mind either telling us or letting us have a look at what's in that chest there?
Wait. I want to do an intimidation and hold up
Okay.
the staff that I've been using to bonk the ever living shit out of things
Yeah?
and just want death. That is a 19.
Okay. So you're just waving around the bonk stick at them threateningly, I suppose?
Yeah, I'm just gonna hold up the bonk stick because I never cleaned it. It still has blood marks on it and shit, and just want death, staring very intently at them.
They all kind of just look at each other, they'll look at you, look at Giuseppe. before starting to rush at Giuseppe.
Okay, can I get an attack in?
Yeah.
Yeah, he
Or-
can.
I'm like, all right, the diplomacy has failed. Come on, let me hit something this time. Yay, 22.
All right, you hit. What's the damage?
That is a total of 6 damage.
All right, you're able to kill a few. You're able to kill a spider and a rat. As the rest of them will try to surround Giuseppe. Let's see here. Blah blah. Okay. Oh fuck. Okay. Once again, the rats and the spiders are just bouncing off of you, trying to bite at your legs, but they can't seem to reach your studded leather legs. I don't know how else to describe this. Roll for initiative, everyone.
I love it.
Oh, it's a nat 20 for a total of 23.
Alright. So,
16.
alright.
That's
So
12 initiative.
we have Giuseppe.
Initiative. Okay, what is it today?
Bunny.
Oh yeah, let's go. I got a whole 11.
What's your modifier?
My modifier's a 5.
Oh wait, never mind. I was looking at the wrong thing. So Giuseppe, Bonnie, Mary, and then Brib. That is your turn order.
Oh my god. With my new fucking iPad, I can I can go on to Roll20
Ooh, nice.
with like no
Alright,
issue.
first up is Giuseppe.
Alright, that is a dirty 20 to hit.
Alright, roll damage.
Another 6.
Okay, you kill another rat and spider. That is
I
your...
haven't even been using my favorite foe this whole time.
Alright, next up is going to be... Bonnie, you may go now.
Bonnie is way too excited to use this sword for the fact that it's about to be a rat that's on the other end of it. So she's moving quickly as she's approaching.
There's a Bonnie's rapidly approaching your location.
She's honed in rather quick.
It's like,
With her sword out.
warning, rabbit inbound. Warning,
Benoy
rabbit
inbound. Benoy inbound. Repeat, Benoy inbound.
What?
Prepare for impact.
Yeah. Hold on, I didn't see if I had enough. She would probably. She's not gonna jump because first of all, I don't think I had enough movement too. But it's a rat, so she's just gonna swing her new greatsword. Let's see. I hope we put this in here right. Does a 16 to hit?
Oh my god. This is so funny.
Okay, you just obliterate that rat.
I just squished a rat.
Just pasted.
The rat has been reduced to mush.
There's just a fine mist as Teppy sees the rat is no longer there.
Alright.
Just gives her a thumbs up.
Alright, that means that we can move now, right? We're out of
Go ahead,
combat?
see- well,
Yeah, you're out of combat.
Go
Alright.
ahead, Giuseppe.
Gee. Stop digging in
Alright,
my
let's
trash
have a look
bag.
at what.
No.
Let's have a look at what's in the chest.
Alright, let's see. Blah, 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 blah. Ah, yes, okay. So inside the chest is 5 silver. No, not 5 silver. It's going to be 5 coppers and a. 5 coppers, a healing potion, and a empty sack.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
You should put the things in the sack.
Yes.
For some reason, my
But then,
intelligence is
anything
telling me to
this
put
way?
it in there.
I mean, let's have a look at what's in the sack.
It's empty.
Yeah, it's just an empty sack.
But it is just a sack, right?
Yeah, it's just a sack.
Yeah, see, it's not a sack of holding.
Okay, but you should still
Not
put
a
the other things
sack
in the
of
hole.
holding.
In the
It's still a
sack.
sack.
Yeah,
It's
just
still a holding
put the
position.
things in the sack.
It may not be
I
special,
have
but it's
my
still a
own
sack.
I have my own sack.
Oh, Mr. Fancy Pants over here with multiple sacks. Some of us don't have
Oh.
any, okay?
Bonnie, Mary will look down at Bonnie. I could make you a sack if you'd like.
That's very sweet of you, lass, and I would appreciate it, but the point stands.
Is there anything up this way for us to go to, or
You actually see a window
Break the window, jump in.
that you can
Jump
open
the window?
and look out to
Oh.
see that there is a roof you guys can walk across to what looks like a belfry.
Mm-hmm.
What do you say? Do we want to go?
Well, yeah.
Climbing out the window.
All right, I got to drag you guys
Everybody through the window.
through the window.
To the wall.
Whoa, till the sweat drips down my balls.
I find the clean version to be way more hilarious.
So you guys step out or climb yourselves through the window as you see what looks like 3 ravens flying above, cawing at you guys. Ha ha
He just
ha!
politely waves at them.
Oh, are these those birds you were talking about from earlier? I didn't see any when we came in.
Do they seem to be about the equivalent size?
Give or take, yeah.
Yeah, they're about the right size.
Oh, I see.
I'm gonna head my way over to the belfry then.
All right. Opening the door and walking in. As you look around, you see that the belfry has been turned into a garden? Question mark.
Ooh.
As there is
Rosemary!
as there is tons of planter boxes all around.
Are there anything planted in the planter boxes?
Yes, tons of things.
Hello? Hello?
Hello, Slaya.
Hello?
My PC mindly freaked out and Stellaris crashed, and I'm sad.
Oh
Oh.
no!
Oh no! Stellaris autosaves at the end of every month, so you should be fine.
Yes, I'm just like... Okay.
Yes, okay,
There's
sorry.
a garden!
As there is dozens of planter boxes all around that are full of things that are planted, from different types of fruit, vegetables, to a lot of vines. And as you're looking around, suddenly there's a seed that drops onto your head.
Is it a big seed or a little seed?
It is a little seed.
Ooh, what kind of seed?
You don't know. It is just a seed.
Well,
If you want, you can give me a nature check.
Alright.
Alright. Nature check,
4.
please. You have no idea.
Does anyone else want the seed?
Hello there.
I will make a nature check. I'm not very good at them, but with the aid of guidance... 19 plus a d6... 24.
right. All right. Looking at the seed, it looks to be a grape seed.
Mary Day looks at it and then her eyes go wide after a moment. Oh, I know what this is. It's a grape seed.
Grapes, you say?
Mm-hmm.
That sounds fantastic. I'm gonna gather up what other food we can.
All right. So as you're gathering them up, kind of walking up the belfry's spiral staircase, you actually realize where the seed came from. There is actually there is a swarm of bats up in the ceiling of this place that are eating fruit and dropping the seeds and everything. With some of them going around grabbing gr- grabbing fruit from one of the planters or planting a seed into one of the planter boxes. From what it looks like these guys are in charge of running it.
Giuseppe just looking up at them and waving like, hello.
One of the bats will just kind of give you a wave with one of its claws.
So does the staircase and the belfry go to anywhere or just like up and down?
It just goes up and down.
Mm-hmm.
You do get to the top where there is like a bell with like a rope that you can use to ring it.
Yeah, we're probably gonna gather food and get ready to go.
All right.
That seems to be it for this way.
So the only other option for you guys is to go down if you wish.
So what can we
Mary,
say?
having seen everything all that they've seen so far, would kind of nod and say that she thinks they should. Yeah. I suppose that's the upstairs done. Now, on to the basement?
That seems like the plan. If nothing engages us on our way down there, I would like to say that that's probably a good place to pause session. If I'm falling asleep.
Yes, I figured as much.
I'm just sleepy.
Yeah.
Yes, the EP grave.
Mhm.
If that is cool with everyone else, I'd be okay with that.
I'm alright with
good.
that.
All right.
Yeah.
For what I have planned, yeah, making sure everyone's well rested and everything is a good idea.
Alrighty.
Hope everyone had a good time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was very fun.
That means that you said you wanted to move what day we were having session on.
Yes, the plan of when the Brib had to change his schedule for work.
Mm-hmm. So does that mean it'll be this? Tuesday for
I
you,
changed
Wednesday for me?
schedule for the 23rd, so the week of the 23rd, so the week of Christmas.
Yeah.
So
Okay,
I
so
won't work the 24th.
okay, so the change doesn't happen for a couple of weeks then.
Yes. We're going to be
Okay.
keeping the same schedule until the 23rd, and then we'll be changing it to Tuesdays, if that is okay with everyone.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Just so I know when it is, so I can make sure I change my alarms accordingly.
Yes. But this is just what we have to do to make sure everyone can keep playing. I was
Indeed.
worried, Burb, when you said you're worried about having to leave.
Well, I was like, this was the reason I was like, my schedule's gonna fucking change so much. Like, I'm so annoyed. My schedule has changed 4 times.
That's
That was
yeah, no, that's
annoying.
annoying as hell.
So my sleep schedule is so fucked.
Mhm.
Understandable.
Like I started off and it was like